The panel touched on a number of issues, ranging from life being intrinsically valuable to abortion being immoral. Society's moral decay and the lack of accountability from Namibian fathers during child raising also came to the fore. The panel also looked at proactive measures as opposed to reactive methods. However, the overall stance was that abortion is not necessary and should not be allowed except in certain dire circumstances. The panelists agreed that the topic of legalizing abortion in Namibia is only being entertained now because the very organizations who are supposed to address societal issues have failed the nation.
We have failed as a government to be accountable. That's why we can easily say, just kill, then we don't have to deal with the debris of your decision. We don't have to deal with anything else. We don't have to provide safe havens. We don't have to provide adoption options. We don't have to provide foster care.
The discussions also touched on the psychological effects of deliberately terminating a pregnancy.
There is a post-abortion syndrome, and mostly these things come years later. You are fine in the interim, and then 20 years down the line, you present with all of these psychological problems, and they can be linked back to the abortion.
It was further suggested that people with unwanted pregnancies must just do the right thing instead of forcing government to legalize abortion.
For me, it is unnecessary to legislate. I would like a person to think for him or herself. Is this the right thing? No, it is not the right thing.
Even though most of the opinions were pro-life inspired, the hypocrisy of anti-abortionists also came to the fore.
The part where I hate being pro-life is this, where many of us are pro-life only during conception and up to birth.
Yeah.
And then we leave the responsibility to the mother to do that.
And the government.
Well, I do think that if we are pro-life, to be truly pro-life means that right from conception to birth until death, that child becomes our responsibility.
The Deputy Minister of Health, who attended the discussion in her own private capacity, said she is impressed by the manner in which Namibians are deliberating on the abortion debate. Francis Shahama, NBC News, Windhoek.